starting the church tour. We're going to see 3 churches and then have lunch at the Gem Theater. Chuck Forbes has set it up for us. We're going to have probably 20 cars. I haven't been outside to count them yet. About 40 or 50 people. Well, here are all the cars parked. I'm on the other side. Looks like they're getting ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. A few on the other side. There's Chuck getting ready to lead it. His beautiful little roadster. Well, we have 14 Model A's, 5 modern, I guess, and one more meeting us at the church. So we're heading for our first church now. There's a string of Model A's. So this is our first stop. Whole lot of Model A's.
And I mean, we used to come down here when I was a kid all the time. I never noticed this.
Metropolitan Methodist Church.
Yeah, the tumblers.
Pastor here, and on behalf of the Metropolitan family, I welcome you, and I'll be doing your tour this morning. You'll see stained glass on the inside. The reason it's on the inside is because while they were building this, that was the main end. Some parts of the hallways you'll see slate, but mainly in here you'll find, and the main hallway you'll find water glass. With all your hearts, ye truly seek me, ye shall surely find me, thus saith our God. That's in your handout as well. It took this and continues to grow. And all of the lights are replaced maybe every 2 or 3 years today because that is a dying art. It was a boys' town in Italy that donated the chair as well as the desk. And the carving represents scenes in and around Italy. Metropolitan hosts Motown Mission. Motown Mission is
Small chapel.
like Whitemore to clean up, paint up, and fix up, and come back here to be housed. In the past, in the 1920s?
In that area, when it was coming up.
Oh, I would say about 800.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was disintegrating and causing water damages. You see that corner above where the pipes are?
Yeah.
Well, that was happening all around the building.
This is the upper
That
level
is handbells.
of the sanctuary.
Right.
They did that on Easter. They had hamburgers there.
No, that was last Saturday. It was last Saturday. We thank you for all that you do for us, and we thank you for the life of Frank Knott. We ask that you bless his family and keep them as they look to tomorrow with your help. Regardless of what they face, we ask that you give them comfort, strength, peace, and
Oh,
guidance.
there's Comerica Park. Oh my goodness, we're right under the bridge to Canada. We're turning into St. Anne's Catholic Church. A huge one. Oh, we got a gaggle of Model A's. I really can't show them all. Little parking lot here, and there's St. Anne's Catholic Church, and I'm sure, the complex goes way back there. Okay, there.
No one ever takes a picture.
I know. Look at this. And they're twin towers.
Well, no one ever takes a picture.
I wonder when this was built.
Of your cars.
Well, welcome. My name is Bob Wayner. I'm a parish member here. I love this place and I love sharing it. And this is like so cool. When Sister Lorraine called me up from Hart Plaza. The very first thing he did in July 24th, 1701, when they landed, they started building their first structure 2 days later on July 26th, which was the feast day of St. Anne, who was their patron saint of the travelers. And the first building they built was a little log chapel dedicated to St. Anne. That's where we started. But the first 6 were log structures. The 7th one was called the Stone Church, because it wasn't made out of logs, it was made out of stones. And that was the first one that was outside the fort. And that was over Larned and Bates Streets, near where the Millender Center is now. It's a parking lot. I went to see if there was anything there. It's a parking lot. And that's where Father Gabriel Richard, who I'll tell you about later, our most famous pastor, he was pastor in that stone church. Property from the church, and we moved here in 1886. This was the suburbs. This was Livonia in 1886. Right there, in that vacant lot. 2 lots, where it used to be all houses. The Ambassador Bridge, we needed this to be closed school for a week, so we could go out somewhere and take the same the compost things like that. The Basilians who administered Catholic Central were administering this parish. When they built this building in 1886, they invited the Basilian religious order to be administrators because it was a French parish, first of all. They were from France. And they wanted a school. They were teaching religious order. So they were administered this church until 2 years ago. And then they shortened the priests. They're not taking the parish. But that's how I got here. It was 1969. And I lived in Livonia. But then after I graduated college, well, it's a long story. I knew a priest at the sky and the stars, and they were surrounded by saints. You know, and then Christ is here. It's kind of like, this is supposed to be like heaven on earth, right? Some of the things I'd like to point out are right here. There's a Rosebud window, Rosebud family. Josephine was his wife, or Francis, but that's how we that's right. These transept windows here on either side, see these huge windows, are not original to this building because in 1919, point out a couple other things that were from the 1818 church. You'll get a chance to see it. Our altar rail, that all that hand-carved wood is from the previous building.
The altar rail is from the 1816 church.
For those of you that are not Catholic, you may not know some of our traditions. But we have a thing called a novena. A novena is 9 days of prayer. It's either 9 days in a row or 9 Fridays. But the fire marshal said that there was a young lady that came the first day. She went on the tour. She happened to be just visiting somebody in the neighborhood. And she liked the idea of the novena and everything. So she started coming every day. And then about the 5th day, 6th day, I didn't see her. And then she came back the next day. And I said, oh, I missed you yesterday. Where were you? And she says, well, when I found out what the novena was for, to pray for something special, she says, I prayed for my dog. My dog ran away a month ago, and I just prayed that it had a good home. Well, I didn't come yesterday because I got a call from the Humane Society. They found my dog 20 miles away. This is after a month. And I said, well, I think that's a St. Anne miracle. So I said, you got to leave something. So we have the dog scholar there too. It's Mary. And there's always some kind of scroll or a book. Because she was the one, that's what they say, is because she taught Mary to be faithful. Just a parish phone number there.
This is the chapel.
And that was the case for some of the parishioners in 1886 when they moved here. So this chapel was designed to look
Well, this is the third church. Going to the Presbyterian Church, and the parking's a little tight. 4th Street Presbyterian Church. Wowee. Kind of hard to get it all in. The congregation.
They were members of the church at the time, and they donated this baptismal in honor of their sons. And the names of the boys are actually carved into the stone. We just didn't go around looking at it. The eagle lectern was from the World's Fair, the exposition in Chicago in 1893. And a member of the church purchased it and donated it.
Well, this is from the balcony.
Sunday morning, our choir sits in the back, so they sing from the back.
Just one more part.
That one,
Back order.
yes, 8 months, process. Yes. Watch out for the step here.
And when it gets there, it'll leak oil.
Get behind us.
We're working our way to the gym, but we got Ford Field in front of us.
And Comerica Park.
And there's Comerica Park over there.
Oh,
There's
turn
the
around.
Tigers. They don't have any teeth at the moment. Aren't scoring any runs. Well, we got a police escort to the parking lot. There's our police escort. Well, finally we got in the parking structure. Gaggle of Mondelez in the Chuck's parking structure. Well, this is the gym theater. We're going to have dinner in here, lunch in here. And there's 2 figures over there. Oh, that's a king and queen. Are they statues or did they move?
Statue?
Oh, that one waved. That one did too. Oh, we had a little trouble getting here. We were within sight of it, but a little traffic problem. But we're here.
I'm not going to get up again, but I wanted to just show you that we've got, this is an annual thing with Delia. This is her birthday. Oh! That's right. So, she has a birthday cake made by this gal that does all the best baking that you could ever. Happy birthday to you, Delia. God bless you.
A cake for Delia's birthday. Beautiful. So Model A. Oh, we had a great lunch. Very nicely done. Super tour. Thanks a lot, Chuck. Happy birthday, dear Delia. Happy birthday to you. It was a super tour, and thanks a lot. Those 3 churches were wonderful.
We did sweat it out all the way to the end, but we had the police escort actually bring us into the garage.
That helped.
And yeah, that's pretty super the way it ended up.